him. You told me you loved me. Nothing's going on here. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Lotus Lowdown. I'm Tom Jobe, and today we got the Fourth Wall helping us. And today we have Standing With You, unit updates, clubhouse international news, and more. You won't want to miss it.
Heck yeah.
Hello and welcome to this week's Standing With You, and today I'll be reviewing standard number 24. Members who are working independently continue to have available all clubhouse supports and opportunities as well as participation in evening and weekend programs. That is all for the Standing With You.
Hi, Fourth Wall here, normally the camera person, Jasmine. So some big news. We had a party Friday and found out that we got 3 more years of accreditation, meaning we did really well for the clubhouse. So we get 3 more years of yeah.
Hello and welcome to this week's Question of the Day. And the question of the day is, what was your favorite flavor of pudding? Take it away.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah.
Okay, Alice, what is your favorite flavor of pudding?
Either chocolate or banana pudding. Those are my 2 favorites.
Thank you, Alex. Okay, Bill, what is your favorite flavor of pudding?
Chocolate.
Thank you, Bill. Stanley, what is your favorite flavor of pudding?
Vanilla.
Thank you, Stanley. Molly, what is your favorite flavor of pudding?
I'm gonna have to say either vanilla or banana. But if it's banana, I have to have vanilla wafers in it.
Thank you, Molly.
You're welcome, thank you.
My favorite pudding is probably butterscotch.
Thank you, Summer.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone, for your answers. I have to say my favorite flavor is chocolate. That is all for Question of the Day. Hello and welcome to this week's History Clubhouse. And today we'll learn about Ahead Clubhouse. Looking Ahead Clubhouse is a vocational rehabilitation program for adults with severe and persistent mental illness. It is one of 4 clubhouses in the state of Maine that utilizes the clubhouse model of psychiatric rehabilitation. Looking Ahead Clubhouse is modeled after the Fountain House in New York City. Fountain House was created in 1948 as a place for support for people with mental illness rather than a treatment facility. Clubhouses focus on strengths, not illnesses. More than 400 clubhouses worldwide have modeled themselves after Fountain House and adopted the same basic principle that communicates the message of membership and belonging. The clubhouse is a place where people can come and rebuild their lives. Participants are called members, not patients. The clubhouse provides a place where self-confidence and hope for the future can be regained. Membership leads to continued growth, increased self-esteem, and a sense of empowerment. Looking Ahead Clubhouse offers members services such as job development, job placement, job coaching, long-term supported employment, and supported education. That is all for History Clubhouse. Hello and welcome to Mental Health Aid. Today we're going to talk about ways to relieve stress. To relieve stress, incorporate regular exercise, practice mindfulness and meditation, prioritize sleep, maintain a healthy diet, engage in activities you enjoy, and connect with loved ones. Here's a more detailed look at these strategies. Lifestyle changes. Exercise. Regular physical activity releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects and can reduce stress. Healthy diet. Eating a balanced diet provides your body with the nutrition it needs to function optimally, which can help you cope with stress more effectively. Sufficient sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night, as sleep deprivation can exacerbate stress and anxiety. Limit screen time. Excessive screen time can negatively impact sleep and increase stress levels. Avoid unhealthy habits. Limit or eliminate alcohol, caffeine, and smoking, and these substances can worsen stress and anxiety. Caffeine? No, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that is all for Mental Health Aid. Hello and welcome to this week's Clubhouse International News. April is recognized as U.S. National Stress Awareness Month to bring attention to the impact of stress. Managing stress is an essential component of a healthy lifestyle. Knowing how to manage stress can improve mental and physical well-being as well as minimize exacerbation of health-related issues. All Clubhouse models were created to help people face the challenges of mental illness and stress by building communities that involve communication and open discussion. as well as provide a meaningful activity with purpose. That is all for Clubhouse International News. Hello and welcome to this week's Current Events. Elvis, a tribute to the King, joined us for an amazing evening with Shoney Free Tribute Artist of the Year and his amazing Elvis show. A tribute to the King, part of the Shape from Branson Performance Series. Friday Flicks, Black Panther, presented by Communication Federal Credit Union. Advocacy Plaza offer movie nights like our community has never seen before. The second Friday of each month is Friday Flicks Movie Nights. The series of 9 events will take place each month from April to October. Movie showing is offered on our 30-foot digital screen that towers over the plaza in the heart of downtown Topeka. Advocacy Plaza hopes to bring families and children of all ages together for a fun, safe, entertainment and community. Pride East movie welcome families and young people from Shawnee County and surrounding communities for popular, classic, family-friendly movies, accompanied by food trucks, vendors, and both faithful sponsors. Food trucks for tonight, Pop and Squeeze, El Soda, Pop and Mini Snowy. There and Back Again, a wine tasting series. Showing up for There and Back Again, a year-long tasting offensive where each event is inspired by your guide Chris Seymour's personal travels and experiences influenced by a Tolkien magic. These gatherings are designed to be more than just tasting. They are opportunities to connect with a community of fellow food and drink lovers, all while savoring unique beverages from across the globe. Tasting will take place on Friday evenings from 7 to 9 p.m. in our Founders Room with small cooler and snacks to complement the experience. It's about exploring new flavors, meeting new people, and ensuring a global journey from the comfort of your seat. Limited spots available. We serve today or book the full series to guarantee your spot. We can't wait to share the events with you. That is all for current events.
Trish, what does Advocacy Day mean to you?
Advocacy Day is a really important day for the clubhouse because it gives us the opportunity to go to the Capitol and talk to our legislators and give them the opportunity to hear from our clubhouse about how important the bills that we are wanting support in to give the clubhouse more money. And hearing directly from the members and hearing the members' testimony about how important Clubhouse is to them and how it has impacted their lives gives them firsthand stories to hear directly from the members' mouths, and I think that is impactful. And we saw that firsthand when we went over there last month. So that's why it's important to me.
Sure. All right, Laura.
That's Laura over there.
What does Advocacy Day mean to you?
Trish touched on a really good part of it, so I won't touch as much on that, but it's also a way that we get to talk with our community partners, make connections with them. We get to find out not only about them, but a lot of people visit our table, and it's really cool to see the members who went with us be able to explain what Clubhouse is and what it means to them.
Trish, how did you get to go to Advocacy Day?
Well, as a staff member, I kind of think Advocacy Day is important, and so I kind of volunteered as to go because I like advocating for mental health issues, and so I volunteered.
Laura, how did you get to go to Advocacy Day?
Same as Trish. I just put it out there that I wanted to go. I missed last year because I was training in Utah, so it was really important for me to get there this year. It's a lot of fun for us to get to go out and talk about our clubhouse. So, we just let them know that we're the staff that really wants to go, and we're pretty outgoing and talkative together. We make a great team, so it was good to go together.
Trish, what do you think of the training day before?
The training that NAMI put on? Is that the training day you're talking about? I think that they give a lot of good, in-depth information in that training. Some of the feedback that I got from the members that went to that training, they felt like the information was good, but sometimes it got a little bit overwhelming for them. So going forward, I would like to give the feedback to NAMI that if they could have that training a little bit before the day before so that they could do some processing of the information they get would be helpful. But the information they give is all very good information. It's very thorough and is important and helpful for knowing what you can say to your legislators on the day of the actual advocacy day.
Laura, what do you think of the training the day before?
I liked it. It gave us a lot of information. It told us to talk to our legislators and how the flow of that conversation should go. So that was helpful. I do agree it kind of made our members more nervous about going and talking to the legislators after that. So we kind of just talked to our members. They already had their stories in place and told them to run with it. So I think it was just a lot of information for them to take in at once, and like you said, the day before. So, but otherwise, it's a lot of good information to have, and we'll have it for next year. So that's great.
Trish, how did you prepare for Advocacy Day?
20 push-ups and 15 sit-ups.
I didn't do that.
I know, she wouldn't. I tried to get her to do it. We prepared by, obviously the members worked on writing their story about how Clubhouse has been impactful to them. And they worked on that for at least a couple weeks before Advocacy Day, making sure that they knew what they wanted to say to the legislators that we were going to meet with, and just helping them try to get as comfortable as they could talking to the legislators and about what they wanted to say. So just helping the members get comfortable in telling their story and letting them know that they couldn't say anything wrong, just about what their story is their story. And there wouldn't be anything wrong that they said when they talked to the legislators. And most importantly, the most important part of it was just how Clubhouse impacted them.
Laura, how did you prepare for Advocacy Day?
No push-ups.
I had to prepare myself because I can make it sound great in my head, but when I talk, usually it never comes out correctly. So
That's not true.
I wanted to prepare myself to be able to tell people correctly about our Clubhouse and what Clubhouse is. And then we brought the swag. We had a lot of cool swag we set up at our table. We had informational sheets about what Clubhouse does for people with percentages. And thanks to Molly, she loves Canva, so she makes everything look really presentable. And the biggest part that we prepared, we took members' pictures and got statements from them about how Clubhouse has impacted their lives, and we gave those to our legislators as well. And that was really important to see how many people we've impacted with this program.
I thought of something else too that I prepared is knowing what bill it was that we were there to really advocate for. And so I wanted to make sure I knew what that bill was and what the bill was saying so that we could say, make sure that you are in support of this bill, which was bill number 2146. So that was important to know the bill number, that we could tell them this is the bill that we want you to support and vote yes for. So that was definitely part of the preparation for that.
Why does she get to answer all the questions first?
Well, let Laura go first.
Laura, what goes into the making a booth for Advocacy Day?
Well, I kind of ruined that question because we just talked about it. But we have a beautiful Lotus house table cover, and we put that out and put all our swag out. We put our brochures out to make sure we have plenty of things to hand out to people. And then just bring in the energy, basically.
Don't forget the candy.
Oh, yes. We always have candy.
Everybody loves candy, and we had really good candy this year, so.
Lots of it.
Yep.
Hey, Trish, what goes into making a booth for Advocacy Day?
Good candy.
Laura, were you impressed with how many people were there?
Yes. So when we first got there, It was overwhelming for one of our members because it was so loud. Everyone's there setting up, getting prepared. You have the community coming in, and it was a great turnout. I mean, we had a lot of people stop by our table. So, yes, it's very, very big.
Plus, it's in the rotunda, and so all the sound is just echoes really loud. And so where it's at, it makes it even louder because of the number of people that were there. But yeah, it was. I thought it was a really good turnout. So.
Yeah.
Laura, what is it like talking with lawmakers?
I was very nervous, but of course I had to act like I wasn't nervous for our members because they were nervous. So I acted like I was cool and knew what I was doing. But it is scary because we look at them as big people, but then you have to remind yourself they're just people. They're people just like you. So after we went in there, I talked with Senator Rick Clues, and he was very receptive to asking questions about Clubhouse, and that seemed to make it a lot less scary because he was engaging with us, and he was very supportive of the bill. So,
Trish, what was it like talking with lawmakers?
I got to speak with Representative Alexis Simmons. She is new to our district this year, and so wasn't sure what to expect. She was very warm and welcoming to us and the members. She was familiar with Clubhouse. She had actually come to our open house that we had last May, so that was nice. And she made the members feel very comfortable and relaxed and asked questions and was very much in support of anything mental health related, and was definitely in support of the House Bill 2146. So it was a very positive experience speaking with her.
Trish, how many times did you attend Advocacy Day?
This year was my second time. I attended last year also, so this was my second year.
Laura, how many times did you attend Advocacy Day?
2 years as well. We had went this year, and then I missed last year, and I went the year before with Breakthrough House.
Laura, what did you think of the speech?
It was good. It was long. We didn't quite make it through the whole thing. I recorded, I think, 15 minutes of it before standing still with my arms up and my feet planted was no longer comfortable. So we snuck inside for the ice cream. But otherwise, I mean, there was a young woman who gave a really great speech that I enjoyed. She's been working with, I can't remember the program it was, but for quite a few years, and I was really impressed with her speech. And then it was really cool to see K-Dad's Andy got an award, and they surprised him with it. So that was pretty cool to see that surprise.
Yeah, the speech was geared, the presentation and the speech mostly was geared towards 988, the new suicide hotline, and the people that were speaking about it were mostly geared towards the 988 suicide hotline. So it was interesting, and the person that Laura's talking about really was thoughtful, and her speech was very good. So yeah, but it was long and it was warm out, and there was no seating. So yeah, we got a little tired of standing up in the hot sun.
No shade.
So we went inside.
So that's how you think of the speech, Trish?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Laura, what did you hope for the future of Advocacy Day?
I hope that it grows bigger and bigger and bigger, and more people are made aware of it. Like we said, it was a good turnout, and there were tons of people, but I would love to see more people from the community come out and learn about it, and learn about mental health and the stuff that is out in the community for them to use for themselves when they need help, or when they need a safe place to go, or someone to talk to.
Trish, what do you hope for the future of the Advocacy Day?
Well, everything that Laura said for sure. Just, we want it to grow and just become more widespread. And mental health obviously is something that's near and dear to our hearts, and we want Advocacy Day to continue to be something that we participate in, and that continues to grow, and that more, like you said, more community partners become aware of and become involved in, so that we can have more awareness of mental health and the need for advocacy towards it, around it, for it.
Well, thank you, Laura. Thank you, Trish. And thank you, staff.
Camp sandwich.
Sandwich. Thank you, Cameron,
Tom.
You did
Thank
great.
you,
for the great
Stanley.
interview.
You guys did excellent.
You did excellent.
Media unit rocks.
Well.
Hello, everyone. This is What's Cooking. Stanley, what's cooking for next week?
Okay, next week we will be having for our Lotus Lunch house menu, Monday, pulled pork sandwiches, tater tots, peaches, and Cindy will be cooking. Tuesday we will be having taco salad, refried beans, and chips and salsa. That'll be Ken's Day. Wednesday we will be having Hawaiian chicken, rice, and research. Cindy will be doing that day. Thursday will be hot dogs, research, and chips. Alright, that'll be Ken's Day. And then on Friday will be leftovers. It was all good for the whole week, so it must be good that day too. Alright, Cindy's day will be that day.
Thank you, Stanley. That is all for What's Cooking.
Well, welcome back to another member spotlight. I got Tom and Summer here today. How are y'all doing today?
I'm good.
Good. Can you tell us a little about Mental Health Advocacy Day?
They say Comic-Con for mental health. I had to, abbreviate. Basically, is, I didn't do much research on this, did I? But it's basically to spread mental health for wellness, and all the clubhouses go. But this year we were trying to get a bill passed. I don't know. We were doing that last year.
How did you get to go to Advocacy Day?
Lottery.
We signed up and got chosen by Molly, and then Laura and Trish took us.
That's good. Were you nervous to speak to your legislators?
Yes, I was.
Not really.
Tell us about how those meetings went.
They went good. Our guy was taking notes, so we were afraid he wasn't going to really listen to him. But he listened really good, and we got his support.
And my girl, she seemed like she was supportive and wanted us to really experience.
What did you guys have at your table?
Oh, they got candy, a tablecloth. Did we have the what do they call those? The cards that has information on it in there?
Our brochures, and we also had our cards, just so that way people can call and get to know us more.
Didn't we have a big old whiteboard on the side too?
Yes, we did. We had a whiteboard that said a lot about mental health in our clubhouse, and invited people to just come and see what we are about.
They mostly came for the candy, they did. Oh, hey, free candy! I was collecting pens.
Did you learn about other programs in our community while you were there?
I learned about, was that 899 or 889?
988.
988. I learned about that when I was there.
Yeah, I learned
what
about
is
that
988?
as well. So it is basically a person that you can go to crisis, and if you're not comfortable to go just yet and just need support, you can reach out.
So is it that suicide
Yes.
hotline?
Who's talking?
Oh, Tom, stop.
I hear a voice, but I don't see anyone.
Did you have fun getting to share about Clubhouse with so many people?
I was nervous at first, but it actually really inspired me to just talk about and let people know what we are all about, and hope it continues that way.
It was a good opportunity, but after like the 15th time, I was like,
He needed his caffeine.
What was your favorite part of Mental Health Advocacy Day?
how honest you want me to be?
Very honest.
The candy.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I think I got to learn a little bit about Tom more. And since we don't really hang out at the clubhouse, so I guess that was really nice.
Okay. Do you want to go to Mental Health Advocacy Day next year?
Sure, maybe I can get more footage next year. I was just like, I was going around with the camera, but I was afraid to like interview anyone there because I thought, I don't want to be on camera. Get that camera away from me. Something like.
Or the camera gets broken. Or something.
I watch too much TikTok, too much angry TikTok videos, so you know.
What do you hope for the future of Mental Health Advocacy Day?
That we get some law passed that actually helps us.
And also, it just helped continue this amazing environment for people.
Well, this was another segment of Member Spotlight with Tom and Summer. Have a good one.
And the camera person.
Thank you for watching the Lotus Lowdown. See you next week. We'll be here waiting for you.
Hello everyone, I'm Tom Jobe, and today we got the Fourth Wall helping us.
Hi! Oh, I hope that wasn't too close to my face.
And today we got the Lotus cut. Alright, that's beautiful.
Well, we're gonna have bloopers, so it's still recording now.
I'm not ready! You turn that off right now! I'll give you the hand! Hello and welcome to this week's Standard Review, and today we're reviewing Standard number 24. Members who are working independently continue to have available all clubhouse supports and opportunities, as well as participation in evening and weekend programs. That is all for the Standard Review.
My bad. Oh. Hello, it's the Fourth Wall here, Jasmine, and I'm coming to you with big news. And I already forgot it. Something about free accreditation.